Sunday, everyone. Thanks for coming to my very messy craft room today. I've had a crazy busy week. Last week I promised you that we would be working on some Christmas presents this week. I talk to my daughter Mallory every Sunday. I try to talk to her every Sunday. It's kind of our ritualistic thing. We like to keep in touch. So she informed me that I could not skip Halloween and Thanksgiving and go right to Christmas. I had to do some Halloween and Thanksgiving things first. So we'll be working on some Halloween and Thanksgiving things for the next little bit, and then we'll move on to Christmas presents. Like I said, it was a really crazy week. This week we jumped in the car on Tuesday after we got off work, and my boyfriend and I went to Utah, and my brother Shane bought us tickets to the Journey and Def Leppard concert, so we were able to go to that. And I took my very first Uber, and I know that that's not a really, my kids think it's crazy that I think that's so fun, but I think that's cool that people will come and pick you up and take you places and drop you off. And it was awesome. So, and they drove really nice cars, both of them. So it was really fun. We had a blast. I went with my brother Shane and Jeremy, and my other brother Jeremy, and my cousin Lori and her friend Suzanne, and my boyfriend Rod. We all went to the concert together, and it was absolutely the best birthday present I've gotten in, I can't remember when, but it was way fun. So anyway, I worked my regular 40 hours this week. I went to Utah. I disappointed my other daughter because she wanted me to work on a project for her business, and I told her I wasn't sure if I would have time because I worked like 20 hours the last couple of days at work, and I wasn't able to get to her project, so I disappointed her, and I'm sorry. But she did it herself, and it was probably better, and she got to craft a little bit. So it was also my granddaughter's birthday that I missed, and because I was working, and my son needed stuff driven to Utah. He moved down there a while ago, but he had stuff in storage that he wanted us to move down for him today. And I was going to go, but I didn't want to disappoint you guys because I want to make sure that I get a video up every Sunday. It's going to be my ritual from now on. So not to disappoint, my wonderful boyfriend said, why don't you stay home and work on your video and do your thing, and I'll just drive it down there. So thank you, my sweet boyfriend. So today is going to be more of a show and tell because I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning putting some projects together to kind of show you. And then it's 5 o'clock on a Sunday, and I still haven't, I don't have time. So I'm sorry that it's not going to be a tutorial today, just more of a show and tell. But I made some really cute Halloween decorations, and this is one of them. This is a jar lid pumpkin. And all I did was simply, I didn't even cut off the wire inside or tighten it up yet. But all I did was take regular mason jar lids and wrapped paper around them, just scrapbook paper. I got some sparkly glitzy ones and wrapped that around them, glued that on. Some of them I took washi tape and taped washi tape around the lid. And then I simply took a cinnamon stick and stuck it in the middle. I got to tighten it up and glue it all together. Still, see, that's how much time. I didn't even have time to finish my example. So I just took a cinnamon stick and stuck that in the middle. And this is wire that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I just wrapped that around the top and made little curly cues. And that was the top of it. I stuck a little... See, I didn't even glue down my stems. Or nothing. That's how little time I've had. So I'm going to glue this all together. And this one I made for myself, but I'm going to do a teal one for my daughter's porch because she has a son with an allergy. So we want to do the teal pumpkin to let people know. The other thing that I worked on today, I should have been filming, but I wanted to work on one of these little sweater pumpkins. It's so cute. And I'm sure you could find a tutorial for these, but I did mine a little different. Most of the tutorials call for the sleeve of an old sweater or something, but so I've been collecting sweaters to do this project forever. So I've got old sweaters in every color, yellow. Here's a teal one. This one's going to be for my daughter's. This and little gray striped one. And I got these at Penny's when they went on clearance. They were I used to work there. They were super cheap. So I bought a whole bunch of them to do these pumpkins like 2 years ago. And I never got to them. And one of the cutest ones I have is this sweet. And this was like super expensive. So I waited and waited and waited and prayed that they didn't get sold until they were super cheap. And it's a, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a, what do they call these? They call them, they go over your head. It's like a blanket sweater thing that you just, what the heck is it called? It's called a, anyway, I can't remember. Anyway, I just love the colors in it. So I wanted to make my pumpkin out of that. And it doesn't have sleeves. So I just cut it up. I tried to be really careful and cut off all the edges because I want to use that fringe for something else. The fringe, it's got like fringe on the bottom. So I want to use that for something else. And all I did was take a square of it and cut it in a diagonal and took it to my sewing machine and sewed down the one edge so that it's kind of a sleeve. I cut it off right about there. And then I sewed down this edge. And then, oh, no, first I folded it over. Sorry. I folded it over and sewed all along there just so that it won't fray. And then I sewed it down the edge. And then just took a piece of yarn and fed it through, tightened that up and tightened that end up. And then I took some more yarn and went through to make it, you know, kind of that pumpkin shape. My white batting is showing through, so I might next time take some brown or rust colored fabric and put it inside first to kind of line it, because my white is really poking through this pumpkin, but it's so cute. And then I just took some sticks and some more of that floral wire. I don't know, I really like that rustic look, so took some floral wire and another little leaf, sparkly leaf, and it came out really cute. So I just wanted to show you a couple of home decor things that you can dress up your place with for Halloween. Or, you know, I'm not into the scary Halloween stuff, A lot of people like the skeletons and witches, and I like more of the, fancy Halloween stuff. So anyway, thank you so much for watching today. I'm sorry it wasn't much of a tutorial, but all weeks I just can't get to it. So I just could not get there this week. But I was able to make some crafts and have some fun doing some little home decor projects for you. I hope you'll tune in next week. I promise it'll be a easier, well, I hope it's going to be an easier week, and I can get to some different things for next week. You guys, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, share, ding on that little bell, because this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life in my retirement when I'm old. I want to make YouTube videos because it's way fun, and I like talking to myself in the camera because it's fun and I enjoy myself. So like and subscribe so I can keep doing it forever. Thanks, you guys. See you next time.